a friend of mine that I worked with offered to take me to her church one time. So it was like, I'll go to your church, you go to mine kind of thing. She said it was a Southern Baptist revival, and I had no idea what that was. I got there, and everything was, it was pretty nice. The preacher was really friendly to me. He had no idea I was a Mormon, and then he hated my guts. Well, he started his sermon, and it was okay at first. Like, it wasn't really anything weird. But then he started talking about Mitt Romney, and talking about his presidential campaign, and how grateful he was that he dropped out. And I was like, okay, this is getting sketchy. And he was just like, man, y'all, do y'all know what would have happened to our country if our country was led by a leader who would damn us to hell? And I was like, awesome. Awesome. And I tried raising my hand, but he didn't call on me. I think he thought I was praising Jesus or something. He continued on for a while, just kind of yelling and praising Jesus, and then all of a sudden he changed the topic to missionaries, and he brought up the Jehovah's Witnesses, and he was like, man, the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormon missionaries, you have got to watch out for them, because they will come knocking on your door, and if you do not accept what they say, they will put a curse on your home, especially the Mormon missionaries. They will get this glassy look over the eyes, and they will put a curse on your home. Well, my blood was boiling, and I was raising my hand, and he took it once again, I think, to be praising Jesus, so I finally just stood up, and I was like, excuse me, can I say something? And he was like, oh, go right ahead, little lady. And I was like, alright, well, I am a Mormon, and we don't curse homes. And he was just kind of like, oh, yes you do. And I was like, oh, no, we don't. And there's something kind of common in between our religions. I think we both try to teach that it's important to be Christ-like, but bashing other religions isn't Christ-like at all, and I don't think that he would be happy with this. Like, he was just like, I'm sorry, little lady, but you're, part of a cult, you're going to hell. It's just the truth, you need to change right now and become saved. And I was just getting my stuff and leaving, and my friend just sat there, not doing anything, and I just kind of got my stuff and walked out of the aisle, and everyone was calling after me in the congregation, just being like, you're going to hell, you're part of a cult, and I just kind of kept walking and walked out the door. 60 seconds after I was out there, a girl that I'd never seen before in my life came out, and she just said, I am so sorry. I do not agree with what my preacher just said, and I've known a lot of Mormons in my life, and they've been some of the best friends that I've ever had. She prayed for me, and it was sweet, she just said some things, and then she offered to give me a ride home. And I was grateful for that, because I didn't have a ride home. My friend was still in there, whatever. And, she drove me home, and she asked me to tell her more about the Mormon religion. And I was like, awesome. So the whole ride home, I basically gave her the discussions, and we just talked about the church, and I've never seen her again. Basically what I learned from the whole experience was how important it is to stand up for what you believe to be true. No matter how many people are telling you you're in a cult or saying you're going to hell, it's really important to be able to stand up, literally, sometimes, for what you believe in.